circumstance. Your Christian calling should motivate you to remain where you are. In other words, don't let your current circumstances push you into something else. Instead, let your Christian calling dictate how you handle your current circumstance. Instead of praying, God, remove me from this very difficult situation, why not instead pray, God, use this very difficult situation to change me, to advance your kingdom, and to glorify you where I'm at. Bloom where you're planted. Somebody says, well, what if my unbelieving spouse deserts me? This is pretty common. I've counseled a lot of people in this situation where they're married to an unbeliever, or a lot of times they're married to a believer in word only. They say they're a Christian, but everything in their life dictates that they're not a Christian, and they check out on them. They desert them. What do you do with that? Paul says, if an unbelieving partner separates, verse 15, let it be so. In such cases, the brother or sister is not enslaved. In other words, you're free. God has called you to peace. Then he shifts right back to the bigger principle, verse 16. For how do you know, wife, whether you will save your husband, or how do you know, husband, whether you will save your wife? In other words, let your Christian calling dictate how you handle your circumstance. Let the fact that God has called you to salvation and called you to advance the kingdom of God be the primary motivator for how you handle this difficult situation you find yourself in relationally. Now, a lot of